Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, what can be more comforting than a good slow-cooked stew? With our hearty stew is made with the tender bits of sheep's head. Yes, you heard me right. We are enjoying sheep's head meat, and we are taking local is lekker to the very next level with this fusion of flavors. So join in on the fun and SMS the keyword EAT to 33650 to get the list of ingredients and recipe. Now we are going major in the kitchen, doing something that we've never done on Afternoon Express, but it is so popular in South Africa. It is what the people want, and we are giving you exactly that. We are preparing inhloko.
It's Some of them call them iskopo, yeah. It has different names.
Okay, so what goes into this?
So basically, we are going to be making the skopo stew, and basically I'm going to do the sauce on the side, because you know how long the skopo takes to make. It takes about 4 to 5 hours slow cooking. So basically what you do, you go to the butcher or whatever meat store you have, you get the skopo. Some of them are cleaned already, but what I do when I get home, I like to boil it in hot boiling water for like 10 to 20 seconds, just to get off all those excess dirt in them, like the nose and ears, and then after that, back into a fresh boiling water, and then you just boil it for like 4 hours.
Okay.
You can add salt, or you can add chicken stock. You
can kind of flavor as you go.
But you don't have to, because you know what we do at the end of the day. You just take it out in the plate with your parents, and then you just have salt on the side, and you just keep it.
And you kind of dip in. This is the meat that comes from the different pieces of the head, the cheeks.
That's correct. So it's more like a pulled sheep's head.
I love that. Okay, let's construct our stew.
So now I'm going to start with the stew. I've got a pot here, which is already on medium heat. My olive oil in there. Some onions.
You've got your onions, you've got your carrots, your raw carrots.
Some carrots and garlic.
Love a good garlicky stew.
So the reason why I'm also doing the sauce on the side, the meat will take, as I said, it will take 4 hours to cook, and this will take less than an hour. So you don't want your veggies to overcook and everything become mushy on your plate.
Of course.
So now I'm going to add my garlic here and finish off with my chili.
Brilliant. So it's ideal to start, of course, with the meat whilst the meat is cooking, and then the meat is about an hour out. Then you start with the stew and you get the stew going.
But also, if you want to do like a one-pot wonder, you can do this in a big pot, and then you just have all your raw ingredients in here, and then you put in the oven with your liquid, and then once you're done, you can strain your juices out.
Brilliant.
And then you take your skopo out, and then you use the sauce, on the side, you reduce it, it becomes thick and very nice. Because you must also remember, the more you reduce your stock, or whatever liquids you're cooking, the saltier it becomes.
Nice.
So that helps out a lot, and then you can just cook your different veggies on the side.
We are enjoying the sheep's head in a way we've never enjoyed it before here with the stew. I want to find out from you at home, how do you like to enjoy your sheep's head? Tweet us, Instagram us, Facebook us. I want to find out. Over here, it looks like we're taking this recipe to private school, because we're enjoying a sheep's head like we've never done before. And later on, we're pairing it with a delicious dombolo. But honestly, you can use anything to pair it with, any carb, any starch, or enjoy as is. I love to enjoy meat as is. I don't want anything to interrupt with my flavors.
Exactly.
The simpler, the better for me.
So you see also what you just said now. I love what you just said. We cook this on the side, and then we cook the skopo on the side with just plain water. So also you don't take away the idea of having a skopo. So the original flavors are all in there. You know what I mean? So what's going to happen is just going to pull the pork, the sheep heads, and then we're going to plate it on top of our stew sauce, So now you don't get to lose the original flavor of the skopo.
That sounds amazing. I mean, we're finishing off this dish a little later on in the show, where we are, of course, going to be making with a delicious, succulent dombolo, which is steamed bread, for our viewers at home who are not familiar with it. I mean, at home, we just kind of take the entire head, we steam it, put it straight on a sharing kind of like this, kind of like a chopping board. And the family just digs in. We find it like a nice bonding experience. You know how they say...
But tell me, have you guys ever made it from scratch yourselves at home?
I've never made it at home. But if you want to make this recipe at home from scratch, SMS the keyword EAT to 33650, whilst Aya is putting the finishing touches on our stew. Over to you, Jeannie.